Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another Empires and Puzzles video. And in this video, we're going to be taking a look at these new Musketeer heroes. I think that's what it's called. Before we get to this video, if you haven't checked out Gemstone Legends yet, come check it out. There are, no joke, thousands of players from Empires and Puzzles that have come over already, and for good reason. Simply put, it's a really fun game with some big advantages over Empires and Puzzles. We both know that the players that join these games earliest are some of the most dominant players. And this game is starting to really take off, so the longer you wait, the more you miss out on. Not only can you support the channel by using the download link in the description of this video, or by scanning the QR code on your screen, but doing so will also give you a free $50 starter bonus with an epic hero, gems, and gold coins, all for free, just by using the link or QR code provided. And then when you start, you'll gain access to beginner events exclusively for players who use the link or QR code provided that will give you another strong epic hero, a set of 5-star legendary equipment, and a platinum scroll for another guaranteed epic or legendary hero. Lastly, I have created a bunch of videos in a Gemstone Legends playlist on my YouTube channel to make learning this game as easy and fun as possible. So hit that download link in the description and get started with one of the most fun and deep Match 3 RPGs. There's a great community in Gemstone Legends, it has some huge advantages over Empires and Puzzles, and overall I think you guys are really gonna like it. So it looks like there were about 9 total that went into beta, and we have 5 of them coming out now. So we'll take a look at those 5 and do a few polls and be on our way. But these are strong heroes, as you of course would expect, with a pretty unique mechanic. So I just want to make sure we discuss that. So first up we have D'Artagnan, Paladin class. Family bonus is the unique mechanic, so let's look at that real quick. For 1, 2, and 3 heroes, 50, 75, or 100% chance to cast or to give cover to a random ally for 6 turns. And this is an undispellable effect, so 6 turns when this character casts their special skill. While in cover, the ally takes no damage from special skill attacks or normal attacks. However, this character takes 90, 80, or 70% of the damage that would be received by the character in cover. So it's kind of weird that this hero would take the damage. It can only be applied to 1, so it's not like you're giving yourself the effect of Quentin where you're now doing a negative thing. But so you're kind of reducing damage by 10%. But you may not want this, so it's an interesting thing. It has benefits, but it could be undesirable as well, because like a hero like this, for example, is not a defensive hero, so you don't really want him to be tanking all the damage for the team. Anyways, it's an interesting thing. It's hard to say exactly how this is going to pan out. I'm sure they tested it, so there's got to be something to it, but yeah, this effect cannot be dispelled, but it ends when this character is defeated. Characters can only give cover to 1 ally at a time, and then there's benefits in the quest. So that family bonus is the same across the board, and I believe the passive is as well. When this character receives damage from special skills or in place of a character in cover, there's a 60% chance to deal 20% of the received damage to all enemies. So that is very good. So fast speed deals 500% damage to the target. Target receives 849 burn damage over 3 turns. Huge amount of burn damage. This can probably get up easily to over 1,000, which means you're going to get close to like 350 per turn. And this effect spreads to nearby enemies. So that's a lot. One thing to keep in mind here is that with Rain from the other Alliance quest, the Clash of Knights, who has this effect but with poison, if the snipe kills the target, then the dot damage is not applied. So, or it can't spread, essentially. So what they've done is they've made him very attack oriented, and they've given a much bigger hit than Rain gets. So there's going to be many times where this is a kill shot, and unless they've changed it, which I definitely could see them doing because they always want the newest heroes to be totally out of balance with the older heroes, but unless they've changed it, a kill shot will not spread fire to nearby enemies. But still quite powerful in the right situations. Next up, we have Queen Anne. So same exact passive. This is wild, all right? You ready? Cleric class, slow speed. Caster gets taunt and prevents enemies from using special skills on caster's allies for 6 turns. Oh, they changed it. Interesting. They made it not as good, but they didn't show that in the beta. I checked this earlier and they had not made these changes. So it used to be increased defense plus 50-something% mana generation and an attack boost for 6 turns, and it was all undispellable. But they have decreased that. So 6 turns of taunt, which is still excellent, plus 65% defense, including the caster, so she's protecting herself with the taunt, and plus 44% mana generation. That's probably the best part. You're not getting passive mana like you are with Ludwig, but that's fantastic. That's going to significantly change the breakpoints of probably every hero class. All right, next, Athos. Very fast speed. We kind of have an Alucard. Destroys all minions from the target. Deals 470. Oh, from the target, so not target and nearby. So we have a sniper version of Alucard. Destroys all minions from the target. Deals 470 to the target. Caster gets plus 20% mana for each destroyed minion, so that's going to be up to 60% mana. Anything over 50 is kind of a waste because you only need 3 tiles anyways, with a level 11 mana troop on a very fast speed hero, but still a bonus. The attack bypasses defensive buffs, including counterattacks, so a nice counter to Liu Bei's minions that give undispellable counterattack. So pretty straightforward. 470, that's a pretty good punch for very fast speed, considering that you can bypass minions to do it. All right. Porthos, the fat drunk guy. Slow speed deals 335 to all enemies, 355, to all enemies. Alters the power of ice shields on the board. When an attacking hero casts, they're enhanced with plus 64% attack. So we finally have a replacement for Jot or Yot, depending on how much of a Viking you are, for Titan attacks and some of the other competitive type angles to the game where you want to have huge power or huge tile damage. When defending hero casts it, minus 57% attack, deals extra damage against fire. Me personally, no interest whatsoever in this guy, so this is probably who I'll get. 4-star. Don't know how to say that. Oh wow, what a creep. Does this change? Nope, 60 and 20. All right. Average speed deals 165 to the target and nearby, which is quite low for target and nearby at average speed. Summons a Spy Fiend, damages with 45% attack, absorbs 30% heal. At the end of each turn, Spy Fiend steals one of the target's dispellable buffs and gives it to one character on the opposite team. So that's kind of interesting. And keep in mind, let's see how many target and nearby. So you'll have 3 of these per cast. So each turn you'll be stealing 3 buffs if 3 buffs are present on the heroes that you've placed these fiends on. So there's a use case for that. Not super strong, but it is a unique ability. All right, last one of the bunch here, Aramis. We have Ranger, average speed. I like this one a lot. Deals 375 to the target and nearby. Boosts health by 30% of the damage dealt. All allies are immune to new status ailments for 3 turns. This effect cannot be dispelled. So there's a lot going on there. You have a very offensive hero with 375 to the target and nearby And if you land a hit with Panther or Costume Demisha or even Sergei, 375 is going to deal a huge amount of damage, and then you're going to boost health after that and block status effects. So I really like these offensive and defensive heroes in that they're doing damage, but they're also providing cover for the team, because that allows you to build some pretty offensive teams without having to worry if you have a slow board or something that you won't have enough to keep you alive, or just that balance of synergies. This hero is quite strong, similar to the red hero from the Mighty Pets, Chompers, who did something similar but not boosted health, and I don't think blocks status ailments, but the heal potential there is big if you're following up elemental defense down and or defense down. All right, so we've got some coins here. Let's see if we end up with anything. I'm very curious to see if the cover angle is going to turn out to be a double-edged sword, because it does seem like it could happen in a way that you wouldn't want, which is an interesting thing to see on the newest set of heroes, right? They want everyone to go crazy for these, but it's interesting that is something that could be detrimental. All right, we're hitting a lot of Season 1 trash here, so let's see if we can get something good out of here. Okay, let's call that good enough. All right. So let me know what you think of these heroes in the comments down below, which you think is the strongest. There's a lot of different types here, so I don't think there's just a, strongest per se. All right, we got the 4-star. Not sure if I'll use him, but that's something. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think Queen Anne is one of the better ones. This guy, if he's like Rain, is a little too situational for me, where you might just get a kill shot. 500% snipe is still nice. That's nothing bad. This is more of an event kind of situational thing, which doesn't appeal to me. So I think the purple is the best. And I don't know about minion remover on a single target. That doesn't really appeal to me that much. So yeah, I'm curious what you guys think, if you agree. I think there's going to be 4 more of these coming out the next time this event rolls around. Wow, they're just... I got the 4-star. Again and again, interesting. Bizarre. Alright, so yeah, share your thoughts in the comments down below. No Ascension chest or whatever on this one. And it's also I'd rather just have the standard challenge event where you at least get good rewards for finishing each tier instead of just mediocre loot. So as always, share your thoughts, hit that like button if you enjoy the videos and find yourself coming back. Subscribe as well and hit the bell icon if you want to get notified for new uploads, if you're someone who likes to catch the time sensitive stuff and decide to use or save your polls or anything like that. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.